Hey y'all, Sean here. Give y'all a quick and dirty how-to video on setting up One Way. They're going to be here every Wednesday night for this semester. Most nights they're in 106. I think they're in a couple of other rooms right at the beginning of the semester, but for the rest of the semester they're basically in here. Very similar setup to TCA. It's a Christian worship group, but a little bit simpler setup, and I'm going to go through the details with it. So this is 1.106, and so this is, and I apologize, I'm using my selfie cam because my other side is broke. So pretty much kind of the same as TCA. Piano, 3 mics, DI box. Alright, so some specifics about this room. Since it's a smaller room, the neatness of the setup is going to be kind of primary concern because you don't have a bunch of cables, you don't have much room to work with. So making sure that the cables are nice and neat and not all spread all the way is going to make a big difference. Safety and appearance and all. All right, another thing, it's a smaller room, so we're not using an additional external speaker. You don't really need it in here. It's a real small room. We don't need to do a whole lot of sound reinforcement, but the girls tend to sing a little soft, so we don't even plug the piano into the sound system. It's just running off of its built-in speakers. We want to reinforce the voices a little bit, and they also might have a guitar. So, we've got 3 microphones, and we've got a DI box with a 1/4 inch ready for their guitar, all right? So we're going to use the Persona's 12-channel mixer. We've got the 3 microphones and the guitar plugged into 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pretty straightforward there. Got our gains. Anyway, that stuff's normal. The trick about this board, is getting it tied into the house sound system. So here's how we're going to do that. All right. We can't use a microphone input because that's expecting a microphone input. This XLR output is putting out a line level output. If we plug that into there with a regular XLR cable, it fits, but it's going to really distort in the room because this is putting out a much stronger signal than that is expecting. All right, so we can't go with that solution. So what we can do though is we can go out of the headphone output here. All right, so see the headphone output? We're going to use a 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch stereo or TRS tip ring sleeve adapter. All right, this is the kind of adapter that you would commonly use to plug your iPhone, your phone headphones, your buds or something, into a larger headphone jack. All right, that comes with something like that. All right, so we're going to plug that into the phone jack here. All right. And now from the phone jack, we're going to go into the regular aux input in the wall. All right, I hope y'all can see this. So we're going to go on the phones, and we're plugging that into the wall there. Get a little bit of a buzz, nothing we can really do about that. So what do we do about their computer audio? All right, so they're going to have a computer hooked up over here, and we need to get that audio in the system. But what are we going to do now that we've got the computer cable out of the wall? All right, so we're going to take that computer cable, this one right here, the aux cable, and we're going to get into the mixer. Here's the nice thing. Oh, here's the nice. Nope, still coming. This is the nice thing about this mixer is it's got an 1/8 inch input right there. So now our computer audio will get into this channel. That's great. And then to get our main mix out, we're going to use the phones. The thing you have to make sure of when using the headphone output or the control room output for your main output for this mixer, the headphone and the control room output, if no PFL buttons are chosen or AFL buttons are chosen, the headphones and control room outputs
Cooper to BM, do you copy?
Will play the main mix. However, if you press a PFL or an AFL, that's the only thing that will go to the control room of the headphones. It's kind of like the solo function, all right? So we're kind of having to do something to get it into the system. We just have to remember that if you're not getting any audio in here, make sure that a PFL button is not pushed in. That stands for pre-fade listen. So again, it's kind of like our solo feature of our auditorium mixer. If I push that, it stops the main mix from going to the control room of the phone and only sends what PFL'd. So you just got to remember that. So we've got our 3 microphones, and I don't even think we have to use the main out. All right, so when we are using that headphone out or the control room out, We actually don't even have to use the main out. It's separate from that, just like our system in the auditorium. So we've got our source volume, not quite full blast, and we got our phone volume, kind of strong there too. And we're gonna test these mics. 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. I don't want a software update. Hope this is still recorded. Check 1, 2. Ooh, that one's real hot. We'll turn that one down a little bit. And check 1, 2. All right. All right, so that's it. Again, we got 3 microphones. We've got number 4 going to a DI box with a regular instrument cable, just tip sleeve there. So that's ready for the guitar. Don't really know where we'll need their gain at. We have to wait till they get here. That'll be there. We've got our VGA aux audio cable in the room. Instead of going into the wall, we have it coming into this stereo input here, all right? And then for our output from the mixer, we're gonna use this phones jack with this adapter going into a standard, going into our standard aux cable, and that's what gets into the wall. This will be every Wednesday for this semester, so just memorize this setup and refer to this video if you need to, but just set it up like this every single time. They should be pretty happy. Again, make a point, another difference in here is that they do use the bench. And again, just kind of be aware of niceness and neatness. That is all. Hope that was helpful.